right, we got round one action here. We got Sweet taking on Pandora. On the Pandora side, we had Baserman, 89, Beam, Ease, Mithril, and Obi taking on Riverside, Jones, Engineers, Dak, and Burnt. So this was a good match. It went to 3 rounds here as Ease starts off with a nice kill on Riverside, then gets finished off by Engineers. Each round was a blowout. I think they were 50-32 each round. Nice kill there by Dak on Ease. And then we'll see Mithril here, how he fares against the Sweet Swarm as Riverside takes him out with a nice shot there, as it is 18-7 for Sweet as Riverside starts to heat up and takes out Baserman as well. So some nice early play there from Riverside. Nice shot there by Mithril. He would manage to get away from Riverside as Sweet made it 25-13, and then Sweet just really ran away with it there. Beam just getting smoked by Riverside as he makes it 40-21. And then Jones here with a nice shot on Beam, taking him out before Ease gets a piece of him. And then it is Riverside's turn here, I believe, against Ease as the Swarm finishes off Ease and takes him out. And that was really all she wrote for round one, with Sweet just hammering Pandora with some great performances from Dak, Engineers, and Riverside, with Riverside wondering if these are even the semifinals and if Pandora should even be in the playoffs. So that was round one. And here's round two. Sweet Pandora, some changes on the Pandora side. Beam, who was 5'10", is out for Amputate, and Cape is in for Obi. So some pretty drastic changes there. We'll see how those turn out throughout the match. This was pretty tight early on, 12-11. Ease there getting taken out by Dak with a nice shot. As here we see Jones chasing Amputate alongside with Engineers. We got the whole Sweet Swarm going after him. We'll see how he fares here. So it's 3-on-1. Amp with a nice dodge, another dodge, takes out Jones. Manages to evade both Engineers and Burn with some great moves before finally getting taken out by Burn. So some nice moves there from Amputate, who was very, very strong throughout this round. Now watch Mithril chase Dak for what seems like an eternity. Still going, chasing, and then tries to rock bounce off it, and Mithril says, "Nowhere. You are going nowhere." So great move there. Nice shot by Ease here against one of the Sweet players. And then we'll check out Mithril here again against Dak. Great job killing Jones, and then nifty little dodge there off the rock. And then we have Amputate again, just closing in nicely on Engineers. He was just an absolute juggernaut the entire game. And then it is Amputate again, just closing in on Jones, doing a great job there, just finishing off other players and just really closing in nicely. And then, of course, who's next? It is Amputate on Engineers again, just an absolute beast the entire game. I think he led the entire team with 15 kills, and then Amputate again, 1-on-3, no problem, takes Burnt out. So he was just unstoppable. Sweet just had no answer for them, as it was 40-32 by that point. Ease doing a great job taking out Jones there, and then it would be Ease again. Watch him here against Riverside with the 360 finish, just huge. So Ease very strong as well. Mithril was luring all game, giving them great chances, and Amputate finishing off Jones there, and then Amputate again closing in on Engineers and taking him out. So Amputate was just an absolute monster, just coming out of nowhere. We usually associate him as being a jab, but you can see there 15-6. So just absolutely destroying Sweet, as Riverside goes 3-10 after suggesting that Pandora shouldn't even be in the final. Cape as well, absolutely huge with a fantastic 11-7. So that was round 2 of the semifinal. All right, heading into round 3, it is tied 1 apiece. So the winner of this round will go on to the TWLD 17 final. Started off as a really tight game. Took quite a while to get through that first 10 minutes. Both teams just really cautious. Same lines from round 2 going head to head. As Rendered has some words for children. And then we start off here with Amputate with a nice shot, taking out Engineers. And then we have Riverside here with a great close-in on Amp, taking him out. Nice move there from Riverside. So at that point, it was 14-11 as Mithril takes out Engineers, and then a great shot from Baserman off the rock, taking out Riverside. And then Cape with a great shot there on Riverside as well, making it 22-17 as Pandora started to pull away at the 22-minute mark. And then Engineers with a great shot on Mithril, taking him out there, as Amputate would escape there. And then Cape, great shot there. Engineers takes him out at that point. Pandora establishing a 10-point lead with 19 minutes to go. And then we have Mithril with just a great shot on Dak, dodging him and then catching him against the rock. And then we have Amputate here, just some great dodging, nice move, takes Jones at 1v3. Amputate just huge in those last 2 rounds as Engineers takes out Baserman, and Amputate, some great moves there from Engineers, but it would not be enough as Amp headed the field with 12 kills and Mithril there with 10, and then it was all over for Sweet. Baserman cornering Riverside, taking him out with Mithril. And then at 49-34, Ease taking Engineers out, and that was all she wrote. Amputate, just a juggernaut those 2 rounds, 15-6 in round 2. And then, Riverside getting some well-deserved chiding from the gallery, as Pandora will move on to take Fierce in the TWLD final. Thanks for watching.